We're glad you've joined us in the Cooking Corner. Are you looking for a fantastic recipe to serve during the holidays? It's really going to wow your guests. Well, we have another Bread Arts winner here to share her recipe for smoked salmon cheesecake. We're delighted to welcome Adelia Hanson and our friend Sue Stees from St. Louis Bread Company. And congratulations to you, first of all.
Thank you.
You were the winner in the appetizer category, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The St. Louis Bread Company product that I used was the pumpernickel bread, which is a little different than other pumpernickels because it has sesame seeds, which I think adds a very nice little nutty touch. I have used the crumbs for the cheesecake crust. I have poured in melted butter already, and because I like the little extra seasoning of garlic or onion powder or granules, I've mixed that in with my crumbs and then patted it into the bottom of a springform pan, which would be the most ideal. However, it is also possible to use a cake pan with a loose bottom if you need to do it that way.
Great.
Then the filling, this is a no-cook recipe other than melting the butter. For the filling, we have 8 ounces of plain cream cheese, 8 ounces of chive cream cheese, and 8 ounces of sour cream. And then I add extra chive to it. I think, and I've called for a specific amount in the recipe, but I believe in tasting and deciding what you like.
That's a real
chopped
cook.
Dill.
Yes, it is.
Chopped
dill. Well, not everybody likes the same things.
Right.
This recipe can be varied in a great many ways, actually. Just take the general idea and put the flavoring of choice. If you don't like smoked salmon, for instance, you could do it with, I think with shrimp it would be wonderful.
And while you're stirring that, we're going to ask Sue real quickly to tell us about...
I need to turn this on.
Oh, that's right. Better not talk during that. Go right ahead. Okay.
It looks absolutely
It
beautiful.
does. Tell us about the contest, Sue, and how it benefits the Arts and Humanities Council.
Well, it does benefit the Artists in the Schools program, and this is a program that many of the schools in the area, not just the Tulsa Public Schools, participate in. And at the time, the different teachers in the different schools can request a catalog, and there are many different artist programs or artists that can come, and they can coordinate it with whatever they might be studying at the time. So it's a wonderful program.
All right, back to the recipe. What's next?
Back to the recipe. We have smoked salmon, which comes in pre-sliced, but I have gone across the slices to cut it up a little bit more, and I tend to put it in last so that it will be a little chunky, so that you can see what you've got. There are 2 styles. I brought both kinds. At least in my store, you can buy a 4-ounce package of the one that's a little darker red because they've added color, or you can buy the non-added color at 3 ounces. I've used the non-added color for my decor and the little darker one for the. Now we have to let her rest for a while.
There you go. Adelia, how did you come up with this recipe idea?
Actually, it's part of it's loosely based on an inspiration when we were in Scandinavia. This one was done with a rye crust, but it was herring and sour cream and things like that. So I thought, well, the smoked salmon would be very nice for. Well, you know what we failed to put in? We failed to put in our. We're going to do it late.
That's fine. What was that?
It was melted gelatin. A very small amount of melted gelatin helps set it up a little bit. And I think the cream cheese is sufficiently sturdy that it will.
A hit with the judges and all of the other contestants.
And tell us real quickly, Adelia, about your garnish there, so we can get that is a gorgeous presentation.
The presentation got a lot of notice. I have used sliced egg and parsley, and dill. I had a friend who still had fresh dill in her garden, and at the time of the contest, she had fresh nasturtiums. No longer do we have fresh nasturtiums. They went in the freeze. But pansies are a very nice garnish. And then for the holidays, it's perfectly possible to use either holly or ivy.
All right, and we will let you know later how you can get a copy of this recipe. Congratulations to you once again, and thanks so much for being with us. There is the address on your screen if you would like a copy of the recipe, or I think we're out of time, so we may just have to give that to you later. Meanwhile, are you feeling the effects of the flu or anything else going around? We have help. Up next, our general internist on call. There are the numbers to call on your screen.